Hi, so I'm Kylie Rouse,
And I'm Lexi Camara.
and this is our interview project. So we interviewed Alex F. Howard, and he's a doctor of public health, and he's the director for the Department of Wellness and Prevention Services at App State. That's a mouthful. So he has a lot of degrees. He's got his undergraduate at High Point in athletic training and sports medicine. And then for his doctorates and masters, he went to the University of Kentucky, where he both got the degree in public health. But for his masters, the sub major, I guess, was public health. That was like his focus for that major. And then for the doctor, he more so focused on the health services management. So he has many areas of research interest, and those are injury prevention, adolescent health and wellness, and public health services and systems. And these areas of research also help him to better understand the students that he's working with and how to further help them. And that helps him be a director because then he can understand where they're coming from in his research. So, beginning the interview, we asked him what inspired him to go into this industry. And he said that he had an interest in public health and a passion for teaching and educating college students. Generation college student, that was his drive. His mom and dad both came from a farming background, and dad was also a soldier in the military. So, both of his parents were still his biggest advocates and biggest supporters of college education, and in their home, their biggest value was education. Education is what furthers you in life, and without it, there's not much you can do in this. So in high school, he dedicated himself to achieving high academic marks while also serving as a student leader and varsity athlete. He did everything right to prepare for college. However, when he came to college, his first year, he took a math course, struggling really bad in it. So he called his parents and asked his dad what to do, and his dad said, I can't tell you anything about college in those classes, because his dad didn't know what he was going through. He didn't understand. But he did tell him that he knows he can get through it, just to find someone to help him through it and tutor him. And he did get through it, and that was one of the reasons why he wanted to become a mentor, because of the tutor that helped him was his mentor.
Some characters. You have to analyze things and people so many times because people are, diverse. So along with analyzing people, you have to understand politics. So people are going to come to him and they're going to have different viewpoints and they're going to have different ideas. The diversity and
A little bit of technical difficulties.
analyze different, with on campus and things like that. So understanding people and human characteristics is obviously goes back. And social skills, he said, was very, very important because especially as a director, he's meeting with so many levels of people. He's meeting with people who are higher than him. He's meeting with people who are, who he is director over. So he's going to have to, understand how to talk to people that he is trying to delegate different jobs to underneath him and his employees, which he says that they're his team, and we'll explain about that later. And then he works with a lot of the college students, so being able to kind of connect with them and make them feel comfortable when they come to meet with him in his office. Also, having patience, he said, was very important because he meets with a lot of different people and, has to communicate with a lot of different people. And so having patience was very important for him to pick up as he became the director. And they have to realize that it takes time. And so he has to have patience when it comes to kind of helping them understand they should have patience with the way time is just going to be able to fix things. It's not just going to happen so soon that they probably want it to happen as. And then under everything else, he said listening skills, because listening skills is such a big part of everyone should be able to have that skill too.
So what are the day-to-day responsibilities of a director in the Wellness Center? So he has budgeting decisions for facility changes, and the needs of all the students that come see him. Because if he can needs, having a flexible is really important because he has to be able to fit all the students that need to come see him within his schedule, and while also trying to fit into their schedule. So he has a very, very, very full schedule. That's also how we got this interview with him. So what is the most part of his job? Being understanding of needs. If you can't understand where people are coming from, you understand where they're coming from, come up with solutions to their problem, and thing is going to be it just takes
here for the students. He came back to work for a college campus for a reason, and he wants to be able to, be that support system. So support. He loves being here to be here for them and helping them cope with their decisions. His employees as his team, because
okay.
And
You're sorry.
and he just loves being able to work with his team, which is his employees, like I said. And he said that, that just makes his job, so much more enjoyable. And then the most rewarding part of his career is, after he's met with people and he's talked to different people. He's analyzed them, and he's used his social skills to connect to them and, understanding them. He loves being able to see that the students have overcome their struggles. He loves being able to see that success that the students have reached. And he he's where he's supposed to be, and he loves his job and enjoys being here at Appalachian and working with the college students and everyone in the community.